Greetings, salutations, dumelang, sanbonani. Well, guys, we are well into the new year, 2024, according to the Gregorian calendar. You know, I'm not sure. Do you guys know there's what we call an African calendar, ne? But it's a topic for another day. But for now, we are using the Gregorian calendar. So yeah. Okay, guys, I want us to start this new year dealing with the matter of tribalism. It's a very thorny issue as well, the issue of tribalism, because I think some of us remember about a week ago, there was a serious uproar, because of what Ngizwe Mchunu, who's a former Cause FM presenter, posted. He posted a video was insulting Julius Malema and said a lot of horrible things, So I want us to discuss the issue of tribalism, its impact, and how can we go about curbing it, because it's a serious distraction towards the efforts to unite Africans, So because we cannot unite or still have things such as tribalism, So I want us now to discuss that matter in details, I wrote an article. I think most of you now are aware that I normally refer to the articles that I wrote. So just for the notes, I'll refer to the article that I wrote about a week ago on exact same issue, So, and I titled that article that tribalism remains an object against the unity of Africans. The history of Africans is fraught with stories and accounts of how tribalism has always been the only issue which caused divisions and ultimately weakened the African states, opening them up to the invading and bloodthirsty Arabs and Europeans. Those who know African history will attest to what I'm saying. Just guys, to recommend on that issue as well, there's a book that is called The Destruction of Black Civilization, guys. I recommend that you guys read that book. It will open your eyes a lot, guys. I suggest that any African who's serious about the advancement of Africa should read the book by Chancellor Williams titled The Destruction of Black Civilization. It is in this book where a great detail is given on how tribalism or tribalistic differences aided the work of the Arabs and the Europeans in their quest to conquer Africa. The Arabs and the Europeans used these tribalistic differences and amplified them as they played one African group against another. This kept the Africans preoccupied with fighting among themselves and turned a blind eye against the real enemy, which was making inroads into the African land. South Africa officially is made up of Zulus, Xhosas, Ndebele, Swatis, Sotho, Tswana, Pedis, San people, Tsongas, Africans, and Africans known as coloureds. There's this term that those people are Africans, but now for classification they've been named as coloureds, which is a very problematic term, but those are black people, which is a description I do not agree with. And then of course the vendors. I'm deliberately mentioning the above groups in exclusion of the Europeans, Indians, and even Chinese, because the latter are not the natives, so I'm concerning myself with the natives. The way and order I have mentioned the different groups should not be misconstrued for meaning the other is more important or dominant over the others, just so that there's no confusion around that issue. Having provided the context I have provided in the first two paragraphs, we can now move or proceed with ease to the reason that informed my decision to pen this article. 2 days ago, we were woken up by a trending video of a certain Ngizwe Mchunu. Ngizwe Mchunu is a popular figure who is a former Cause FM presenter, broadcaster. He is also popular on the social media platforms mainly because of his stint at Cause FM, which is the biggest radio station in South Africa. Cause FM is an isiZulu radio platform for those who do not know it. Secondly, Ngizwe Mchunu is popular because of views he holds and the content he posts on these social media platforms. Some have characterized him as a nationalist, something which I acquiesce to. He is quite influential, especially among his followers, who view or regard him as someone who represents their views. He was recently acquitted of the charges of instigating the violence and looting which engulfed the country in July of 2021. I'm sure most of you can still remember the July 2021 unrest in both KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng, a charge which was nonsensical in my view, as it has been proven by the fact that the case was thrown out. Now back to the trending video I made mention of. Ngizwe Mchunu released a video. In this video, is telling Julius Malema, the president and the commander-in-chief of the Economic Freedom Fighters, which is the third biggest party in South Africa, to go and launch his party's 2024 election manifesto in Limpopo. This is triggered by the fact that the Economic Freedom Fighters will be launching its 2024 election manifesto at Moses Mabhida Stadium, which is in the KwaZulu-Natal province. This is a province which is dominantly isiZulu speaking. In the video in question, Ngizwe Mchunu is telling Julius Malema not to bring the EFF selection manifesto to KwaZulu-Natal, but take it to his home province, Limpopo. In the video, Ngizwe Mchunu can be heard referring to the people of Limpopo as Amashangane. He is heard telling Julius Malema that if he wants to go ahead with the launch in KwaZulu-Natal, he should come to him to ask for permission. Very bizarre, because now the question is, if Julius Malema must go and ask for permission from Ngizwe Mchunu, who is Ngizwe Mchunu? Who is in the broader scheme of things? That now whoever wants to go to KZN must go through him. It's a very stupid thing. Ngizwe Mchunu actions have drawn serious criticism and outrage, correctly so. It is this backward type of thinking and behavior which holds us back as Africans. The absence of ideological and political education, which is embedded in the Afrocentric and Black consciousness, is the reason we have not managed to defeat the scourge of tribalism. It is only through deliberate ideological and political training where we can know the real enemy. Black people or Africans need to know that we are of the one family and cannot continue this trajectory of viewing each other as enemies. I think that says it all, guys, that we need serious political, ideological education if we are to defeat the scourge of tribalism. Because it's one of the stumbling blocks that is standing in our way, preventing us from uniting as Africans. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you very much, guys, for subscribing to the channel. Those who have not yet subscribed, at the bottom of this video there's a click option, there's a subscribe option. Please click on it, so each time I publish a video then you get notified. Your comments are welcome, guys, on the comment section. Please do feel free to comment. Those who want to share the video, please share social media platforms, whatever media platform you're using, please share this video. Let's grow the audience, guys. Let's keep the conversation going, guys. Thank you very much. Makukhanye.